Hey, listen, I know that you don't play pool, but my league team is looking for someone tonight who's never played, so you're coming with. Great, I'll see you there. Hi, guys.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Alicia.
Welcome back. I can't believe it. You did it. We're going to Vegas. Vegas, baby. Oh my.
Hi, good morning. This is Rich Falco from the Greater Scranton APA. Pool League operator here. We're up live at Eagle Billiards for our 2026 9-ball World Qualifier. We got a great match in store for you today. We have Say When, whose host location is right here at Eagle Billiards, versus Snappin Nines out of Clarky's Billiards in downtown Scranton. Both awesome pool halls. If you're ever in the area, please stop by. They're great. Play some pool, have some fun, meet some people. It's awesome. It's a great time. Let's take a look at this bracket here. Okay, so congratulations to yesterday to Corey's team for winning the Greater Scranton APA 9-ball World Qualifier. They were in the winner's side of the bracket. They'll be traversing out to the Westgate Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas in August to represent the Greater Scranton APA in 9-ball. So today we have the loser side of the bracket, which is Say When versus Snappin Nines. Once again, both teams can't lose here. They're going somewhere. The winner is going to go to Las Vegas in August, and the winner will go to Las Vegas in August, and the loser will go to the Northeast Challenge up in Uncasville, Connecticut in the middle of July. We'll be live streaming up there as well. Let's take a look at the rules for today. Okay, so all APA rules apply. These are male and female teams made up of a max of 8 players. 5 players compete in each match. Handicap skill level limit of 23. Teams rotate putting players up, and players may be coached once per game. 1 point per ball, 2 points for the 9-ball, kind of like straight pool, just a little bit different. We are on a clock today. They're on a 3-hour time match. So what ends up happening when that 3 hours run out is we do sudden death. And in sudden death, each ball on the table is worth 2 points, and the 9-ball is worth 4. It just helps expedite the process along. And of course, the winner advances to the World Pool Championships. Now, depending on the player's skill level, that will determine exactly how many points they need to win on the pool table. So skill level 1 needs 14, skill level 2 needs 19, 3, 25, so on and so forth, all the way up to skill level 9s, which I don't believe we have competing today, but they would need 75 balls. We do have a skill level 8, Dalton Malayam, so if he plays, he will more or less likely need to get to 65 balls, and Jay Olivo, and what else we got? Zach Allen and John Wagner are skill level 7s, so if they play, they're going to have to get 55 points, so that's a tall order there. We are live from Eagle Billiards. Drone footage complements the Sky Owl there. There's Eagle Billiards. Beautiful place in Dickson City on I believe it's Business Route 6 up here in Dickson City, right across from the Viewmont Mall. If you're ever in the area, stop by. Have some food. We got a full bar up here, all diamond host location here. So they have 6 professional size 9x4.5 diamond pool tables, as well as 8 bar size. We got a 7x3.5 pool tables, which our teams will be competing on today. So we have everything set to go. I'm going to give the green light for the teams to get this underway and see what happens. It should be a really good match today. Both teams are a delight to be around, a lot of fun. I'm certain that they're going to have a lot of fun here. There might be some music in the background. Remember, we're in a public setting. So yeah, there is a jukebox, and they probably will play some music, but we do have this mitigated as best as we could so we don't get flagged by YouTube. But overall, it's been one heck of a great 9-ball weekend. A lot of cool shots and a lot of fun had by everybody here. Telestrator is working today, so I'll be able to draw over the pool table, which is great. And remember, I am not. Hello, Eric Chulo. Good morning. I am not a professional pool player. I'm just willing to give my 2 cents, and I'll be joined shortly by Michael Rourke once things get underway. And yeah, we're going to have a pretty good match this morning. See what happens. Anybody's game. Anybody could win. We are a franchisee of the American Pool Players Association. If you like to play pool, bang some balls around, believe me, you can get on an APA pool league team. It is a handicapped pool league, so anybody could play. Everybody could play. Anybody could win. It's a lot of fun. Good nights out. We run 9-ball on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, and we run 8-ball on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. The only day we have available right now is Saturdays, but that might be soaked up soon as well. So yesterday's matches were awesome. I mean, it was a lot of fun. We saw some great shots. Corey's team came through in the final, where Bailey Rikers needed to get 8 points to send her team to Las Vegas. And yeah, she came through for her team when they needed her. So yeah, it was an awesome day. A lot of fun. We saw Jay Olivo shoot some of the best pool I think I've ever seen him play. He did incredible. He's been playing really good. His wife today, she's the team captain of Say When out of Eagle Billiards, Leia Olivo. So maybe we'll catch her up on the pool table. We also have Brandon Zerfas, team captain of Snappin Nines. Should be a pretty good event. Let's look at this lag here until I figure out who's up to the table playing. Oh, we got Austin and Debbie coming out of the gate. It looks like Brown's going to get it. I believe that's them. So what I'm going to do here is I will get the scoreboard all updated. Right. Great. Beautiful. So we have Deb Wilson to break. Austin Comer racked the racks up. Let's take a look at Deb's break here. Deb Wilson is a skill level 3, and Austin is a skill level 3. So this is going to be a race to 25 for both players. Deb Wilson to break. Nice solid break there. Nice little spread. Unfortunately, nothing fell there, so it's going to turn the table over to Austin. Austin's going to come up. Once again, this is match 1, score 0-0. Just got underway here. A lot of pool ahead of us. This looks like a pretty nice shot on the 1 ball here. He's got to watch the drift. He might drift up table. Yeah, he came right around for the 2 in the side, which is a nice positional leave. Unfortunately, 1 ball to the ball. So that's going to bring Deb Wilson back up to the table. Deb should have a shot on this 1 ball. It's not the easiest shot in the world. I don't think the 2 ball comes into play here. We'll do, oh wow, what a great attempt. And the cue ball positional lead behind the 9 makes life a little difficult for Austin. Okay, Austin, let's see what you can. This 1 ball. All right. I'm going to try to 1-rail kick into this, maybe. I'm behind the 1. He's going to have to use a little right-hand English there, see if he can spin it in. Oh, okay, so he's going down below the 8 ball to hit the 1. He's going to use a little left-hand English here, just trying to make a good hit. Very good. Sends the cue ball all the way up table. Great shot. So Deb's got a little bit of an issue here. She's kind of locked behind this 2 and the 4. She's going to probably just try to come off 1 rail. I think that would probably be the best solution, is just to come down here. Try to, part of my drawing here, there we go. Try to hit the 1 ball like that. Oh, what a great try. Great try. Good attempt. Hello, Michael. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm fantastical. We got one match today. This is our main event here.
This is it.
This is
One
it.
and done.
One and done. Remember, these players are on a 3-hour time limit. After 3 hours, they're going to have to play sudden death, where each ball's worth 2 points and the 9 ball's worth 4. Okay, we got one down. Finally, a point on the board for Austin. We got the 9 ball. I will do the very best that I could, keeping track of score. Yesterday, the players were going so quick. I know I felt like I made a mistake or two, but apparently I was 100% accurate, so we're going to try to do much of the same today. Austin makes that 2 ball in the top left corner pocket. Doesn't really give himself too much on the 3 here. Might be time. I don't know if he's going to take it. No. Okay, so he's going to try to go 2 rails. He's going to go the short rail on the top and the side long rail. Oh, he spun it in trying to just go 1 rail right at the 3. Wow, great attempt. Tell you what, these players are getting very creative. That's a good thing. Creativity on the pool table. You really have to
know what's going through somebody's mind, you know?
Right? You really have to understand the English and the way the cue ball is going to react off the rails to play shots like that. Deb comes across the 3 ball. Fortunately, it doesn't fall, but good news for her is that 6 ball is going to block the pocket for Austin to make an easy 3. Right now, Austin's only main concern is just to hit the 3, not give up ball in hand again to Deb. Once again, the scores, the players are keeping score themselves, so their score takes precedence over what you see on the screen here. So if we're off by 1 or 2, at least the player's score is, that's what we're going by. It's accurate, but I will do the very best I can with keeping track of everything here. Okay, is he going to go behind this 4 ball? I think that's his only option. He's going to try to hit right near the point right here. He needs to hit right here off this point. Bang, and then come this way. Unfortunately, it just flattened out after he hit the rail there. He did maybe a little bit of draw if he managed or wanted to take that angle on. Deb is going to come up to the table, and the 3 ball did fall. Unfortunately, that is going to be a dead ball. So the 3 ball is dead. She's going to have ball in hand on this nice 4 ball. Hopefully she drifts down a little bit and tries to get the 5. 5 behind the 6. Great shot, Deb. Be nice if she doesn't move that 6 ball here. That'd be ideal. That's a tough shot, though. She's got very limited pocket to work with. You can see it there. So let's see what she does. Okay, so she does move the 6. Oh, unfortunately, that cue ball followed. So that 5 ball will be dead as well. So far, the 3 and the 5 are dead in this rack. Austin's going to have ball in hand here on the 6 ball. He's just looking for a positional leave on the 7. My guess is he's just going to roll it up ever so slightly and then try to play the 7 in the side pocket. Probably try to roll the cue ball up in this area here and play the 7 in the side pocket. Oh, he rifled it away, and I think he was trying to get above it and try to make life easy on himself. At this state of the game, Austin, I would just pocket that ball, brother. Get that point underneath your belt.
Yeah, that could have been the one.
Could have been the point that they needed for the victory lane here. So you want to definitely take your time on that. That gets a little unfortunate. That 6 ball doesn't fall. That was a difficult shot, though. But she did get a little bit lucky here. I don't know how much of the 6 ball Austin can see.
You might be able to see it all.
I think he can cut this in. There you go. There you go. It's all about the points. So getting that point for your team is critical at this stage in the game. Pick the shot, get the point. He can. Wow, he tried to thin that all the way up the rail. That would have been an incredible shot. Unfortunate for him, that 7 ball is left in not the best location for Deb. Deb's going to come up to the table here. Remember, we're in our first match. Score 0-0.
Almost straight on bang.
Yeah, I think she needs to cut it a little if she intends on banking this. Depends on how hard she hits it as well. Well, she cut the 7 ball and trying to pocket that 8 ball, knowing that that 8 is there.
That's a good idea.
Locks the 7 up against the 9. So this is going to be interesting to see what Austin does here. Additionally, I don't know if that 7 is touching the rail or not, so that makes things. I think it's going to be a good hit either way. He's going to hit the 7, and the cue ball is going to hit the rail.
So keep on going to stay on the table.
Oh wow, that's right, Mike. You saw that a mile away, didn't you?
Yeah.
So now we're going to have ball in hand for Deb Wilson here. Where do you like this 7 ball, Mike?
I like the 7 ball in the side.
The side pocket?
The upper middle pocket. This way is all right.
This way's good too. I think Deb's got the shot in her bag. Oh no, they're taking the timeout. Okay, doing a little bit of chatting here. Dalton the Lamb up at the table. Dalton is like 7 foot tall, so his head is like above the. I'm surprised that he's above the light right now.
We can't lift the camera enough.
I mean, I could lift the camera up.
Picture.
I could lift the camera up, but wow, there he is. Yeah, I'm certain
That
Dalton.
way, yeah, there you go, Dalton.
I like that. I like that. That would be better.
I like being able to hit it just above center and let the cue ball roll out 6 inches, and then you will be straight in on the 8.
You got to be careful going this way too. Yeah, so I don't know about going in that side pocket. Yeah, I think her original. She's just going to stick to her original plan here.
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with at this point. It's not that.
She's capable pool player, still level 3. I think she knows the stun shot, so I think that's all she needs here to have a shot on the 8. Stop shot, simple stop shot. Nice and smooth stroke. And that's all she needed. Beautiful. 7's down for Deb. 2 points so far. Garnered for herself. Looks like this 8 ball is going to fall as well. Straight on 8. And once again, simple stop shot will score her a shot on the 9.
I believe she went to get the bridge.
All right.
I really like those little collapsible metal bridges.
I do. I like them too. Especially you could throw them in your bag, and you know, you go some places you're always looking for a bridge. Once again, oh, great shot, Deb. She left herself the 9 ball.
Sometimes you get to a bar and the head is all shaky.
Yeah, they're chewed up or loose, or they're metal and that's rubbing against your wooden shaft, your cue, or even worse, the carbon fiber if it gets scratches in it or something like that. Yeah, you don't want that. And remember, a lot of people play pool and they make fun of the bridge. I don't understand why. It's a tool that's going to assist you on the pool table, and it's a tool that a lot of players will use quite often. Professional players included. You need to use the bridge. Hell, I've seen people double stack the bridge. What a great shot. Nice. Keeps it afloat. All right. So let's tally up these points here. We got 5. 5-5? Nope. Got 5 versus 3, right? Austin's got 3. Deb's got 5. 2 dead balls. Yes, sir. All right. For the board, get ready for the next round.
Did you say you've seen somebody stack a bridge
Doubles,
on top
yeah,
of a
I've
bridge?
seen somebody. I've seen somebody before. Once I get a free moment, I'll show you exactly how they actually did it. They put bridge over bridge to attempt a shot. In fact, I think it was Shane Van Boning. Deb Wilson to break. Once again, solid break. Pockets the 6 and the 2. And she has a look at the 1 ball. This is probably going to be a bank shot. I would take this on all day. And then if she's successful on the 1 ball bank, even if she's not, that 1 ball is going to be going up table. So that's going to help her out. After that, I would play defense on the 3 unless you can get above it. Remember, both these players are still level 3s. They need to go to 25 points. Good attempt at the 1, sends it all the way up table. Exactly what I had envisioned there. Makes life a little miserable for Austin here. The 7 ball is blocking vision on the 1. Austin's going to have to get a little bit creative here. Maybe go 1 rail, possibly 2. I do like going 2 rails. I've often stated to a lot of players, it's in fact, pro players all the time say it. If you can go 2 rails, that's what you want to do. It's Instead of going one rail, if you go two, you have a better chance of hitting the one ball. Try to one rail it. Yeah, you see you have to be so precise there. So that's going to be ball in hand for Deb Wilson. She's going to come up and be able to stick that cue ball anywhere she wants to on the pool table, but she does have a problem. The problem is going from the one ball to this red three ball. So I'm kind of curious. Yeah, she's looking at it as well. There is a defensive play here on the one, and that's just trying to get the cue ball all the way back down table behind that wall. The 9, the 3, and the 5. Even if you're not successful, you leave that one ball up table here. But at this point in the game, skill level 3, she wants to get the point, put the point on the board, and she'll probably just hit the 3 and make a good hit. It's nice. The one ball is down for Deb. Three ball straight on, good hit. Oh, she might get lucky. Oh my God. Oh, that would have been great. And she had to look at the 4. Okay, so Austin's going to easily get this 3 ball. Unless he doesn't follow it, and he should be good. I think he's going to hit a little high and try to come around and get on the 4. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, you didn't want to hit that one straight. A little bit off angle, Austin. You didn't want to follow that in. So the 3 ball is going to be dead. That was a pretty important point there for Austin. Deb's going to have ball in hand here. She has a nice layout. I think that the 4 and the 5 are going to be in play here for her. Simple stop shot. She's moving the cue ball closer to her. I know Deb, believe me, I'm not busting her or anything. She is a little bit on the shorter side, and Mike, you can attest to that.
Oh yeah, you can't just put the cue ball wherever you want it.
You got to keep it close. Yeah, you have to put it where you can reach it. Yeah, so Deb, she moved that cue ball more towards the center of the table, which is great, just because it's more comfortable for the player to reach the cue ball to pocket the 4. I believe she's going to have this 5 ball here. It all depends on what she does with the cue ball to get on the 7. Beautiful shot, and she has a look at the 7 all the way up table. And that's pretty much what a skill level 3 will do. I mean, they'll make shots. They'll play smart when they need to. But typically, even their smart plays, like a smart defensive shot, you know, it's like a 50-50 whether it works out or whether it doesn't. Okay, straight on 7 ball. Just undercut it a little bit, but that's a great leave. That's a great leave. Hey, Austin. Austin's got a bank on the 7 here. He could take it on. He also has a cut in the side pocket where that 8 ball is kind of walling, funneling into the side. But that's not a guarantee. Looks like he's going to try to cut it in the side. No, it looks like he's going to bank it home. Wow, great attempt. And this not bad. Not bad. That's a good leave on that cue ball. Anytime you have to shoot from the jaws of the pocket, that just increases the difficulty of the shot. So you can definitely see that. This is going to be an interesting shot from this angle to watch Deb take that cue ball out from the jaws of the pocket. She used that 8 ball as a funnel or backstop there so that she pocketed the 7, as I stated before. So that worked out beautifully for her. And she also has the 8 ball all the way up table. All she has to do is just hit this pocket speed, cue ball drift up, giving her a shot on the 9. Nails that one home, and now she has a very makeable shot on the 9 ball here. This is a huge rack for Deb Wilson. If she makes this 9 ball, she'll garner 9 points for herself, and that's big at this point in the game. 11 points away from victory, so shouldn't be a scratch here as long as she doesn't hit this too hard. Nails it. What a great shot. So Deb Wilson's going to pick up 9 points there. She's at 14.
14-3.
14-3. Deb Wilson a break this next rack. Huge rack for Deb. Unfortunate for Austin there, just pocketing that 3 and following it in, and did have very nice bank attempts though. All right, so Deb's breaking from the break box there, center of the table. A lot of players want to know what that break box is. Typically in some pro tournament events, they go from this diamond and they'll go down, this diamond, and then over. Look at that. Over and then up. That's the break box. Or if I say that, at least you know what I'm talking about. That's a great break by Deb there. And it looks like the 3 ball is definitely down, and the 7 ball. Three, 7, unfortunately, no leave here on the 1 ball. She does have a possibility. I don't think the angle is correct there. To chase.
You gotta try to kick this 1 ball inside.
I mean, I don't think this is.
No, not that way. The other way. There you go.
You know what I mean? I don't think that's going to be the way to go. I think this is the right way. I think she's just a little too steep here. Yeah. Nice attempt, though. Good attempt. Okay. Austin's going to come up, have ball in hand with the 1 ball on the side, and try to drift the cue ball down towards the 4, which would be ideal. They're taking a timeout here.
Yeah, we need Austin to get some points on this board.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is if I was Austin's coach right now, I would tell him to put the cue ball here and pocket this 1 in the side, but give himself some angle so that the cue ball drifts down and maybe connects the 4. 4 ball drifts down, cue ball should be here, and that way you have your 2. But that would be
run it up.
My uptake. He's going to run it up.
Play.
Yeah. This is another way to go at it. He didn't get there, but I think he can still see the 2. I think he can, split the window here between the 5 and the 6 and still cut the 2 ball in. I think he's okay. Okay, good hit. Sends the 9 ball up table. That would have been interesting.
Almost pocketed the 8 as well.
Right. And once again, Deb's left on the 50-yard line here on this 2. So I'm curious if she's going to bank or cut this. Mike, in our crazy heydays, we might have chased the 8 ball here in the side pocket of this 2 ball, right?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. It'd be tough. You're over the 6.
Oh,
So.
You're jacked up over this 6 ball. I mean, in my crazy heydays, I probably would have attempted that, but that's a lot of control on the cue ball you need to master. Okay, so she goes for the bank. Unfortunately, that's going to scratch in the side pocket. That's going to leave Austin with ball in hand there. So Austin will come up to the pool table, ball in hand. Curious to see what he does with this 2 ball. Okay, so he's going to play it all the way up. Is that available?
Yeah, there you go.
I guess he needs to hit this high. Force follow here. Be careful with the 5 ball, though. You don't want to wedge that, or the 6. You just want to get above the 4.
It's tough to follow a ball when you're that close to it.
You're close to that. Now, he got the 4 ball, which is important. He needed the point. But he's going to be left with a 1 rail kick here, possibly jacked up over the 6. Grabbing the bridge. He's going to be posted above the 6 ball here for a 1 rail kick into the 4. He just wants to make a good hit. He's not trying to pocket this by no means. Make a good hit. He's using a little right hand English. I like it.
If it went in, though.
Oh, no, not at all. I like this, though. They were asking him if he wanted a timeout, and he said no. Perfectly legal.
No, he doesn't have one.
Oh, he doesn't have one. Okay. Okay, so he accidentally moved the 6 ball. It's up to Deb Wilson to replace that. Wants to move that back a half an inch, but it is ball in hand for Deb. I like this 4 ball down, Mike. What do you think? down. You could even leave this straight on the 4 ball. Yeah.
Yeah, just stop shot on the
Stop
4.
shot it. Yeah, you definitely don't want to trail down below the 5. That would make life a little difficult there. So, getting the point though is going to be just her main concern. Get the point. Who cares about the leave? Yeah, that's where you want to stop it. She can stop shot this. That'd be ideal.
Even if she hits a little high and gets above the 5, she still has a cut in the side or down table past the 9.
Sure. We're taking a little bit of a timeout. I removed the scoreboard there for the time being, considering we have some action here, the 4 and the 9 against that long rail. There you go. I like this play. Dalton does have to remember that he is 7 foot tall and Deb's a little shorter, so he makes sure that that cue ball is within Deb's reach.
That's what he's telling her to. Don't try to leave that. Draw back an inch for the 5 in the other corner. It could go everywhere.
So he wants her to play the 5 up table. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see how it works out. Here we go. Nice, made the point. That's important, and it worked out swimmingly for her because now she does have the 5 up table.
Yeah, she would have had to hit that 4 a lot harder to stop it, and then you lose accuracy when you start hitting it hard. I think Dawn just realized the 5 could go other places. Let's just the 4 nice and slow to take the.
That ball up table, this is not easy here. Oh, she hit it pocket speed. Yeah, just a little bit off. Great try. And that was it. I mean, she had a shot on the 6 ball there. Now remember, Austin, be careful here. Don't follow this in. Don't force follow behind the 5 because that 5 will end up, or the cue ball will end up following it right in. That's it. It looks like he's hitting a little low, which is good. Just stop it up there, table. Take the 5. Give yourself a shot on the 6. Oh, no. Once again, it just followed it in. So that 5 ball is going to be dead as well. So right now we got the 2 and the 5 dead in this rack. Deb's going to have a ball in hand here on the 6 ball. Looking at a definitive run out, it'd be nice to play that 6 in the side pocket. I like the 6 in the one side, the 8 in the other side. That way you have angle coming off the 8 to play the 9 up table. So yeah, I personally like going this direction. I like putting the 6 in this side. And then if the cue ball rolls up here and then it's here in your next shot, you can play the 8 off angle. 8 goes in, comes off the rail back down this way. Play your 9 up. See what she does. Well, this will work too, but it's if she gets straight in on the 8 in the side, she's going to have to make something happen. But if she has angle on the 8, she might be able to go the length of the table and back down to get at the 9.
She's got a decent lead in balls. You just got to play even the rest of the way.
That's true. And you know what?
Just
She
pocket
could
the
still
balls.
cheat the pocket here, hit the right-hand side of the 8. I think the 8 will still fall. And that'll give her an option to come off that long rail and get the cue ball on the other side of the table for the 9. So she's going to try to hit.
Some drop.
She might try to play short side of this 9 ball. It looks like she's hitting a little high. Let's see what happens. Eight balls in. She's trying to get above the 9, playing short side. She does have a bank on this 9 ball here. I don't believe. Oh yeah, she already did use her timeout. This rack. Just a heads up to our viewers at home, you are on a little bit of a lag, probably about 1 minute. So what you're seeing right now has already happened and occurred. We do that and to keep everything fair because we do have a bunch of players out there that are watching the live stream that we're putting on and want to make sure everything's fair and they're not hearing exactly what we're talking about. We are isolated in a different part of the building. Oh, that is fantastic bank on the 9-ball there. Wow. And that's gonna bump her score right up. 7. Deb's at 21, 4 points away. Oh, we got 2 for Austin there. Austin's gonna move up to 5. This is Austin needs to get something going here. Certainly don't want to go down into that situation where it might be like a 17-3 or a 16-4. That'll be tough to come back. So this is going to be Austin's rack. Austin's going to have to focus on this one.
Currently, it's 19-1 with 5 points.
19-1. That's a huge.
He needs to get the
huge lead.
7 points. It'll be 18-2. Worried about 2 balls, and then after that, it'd be 10. 17-3 is that when he gets to 10. So if he could get 5 this rack, it's huge.
Great break. Pockets the 7-ball. Very nice, Deb. Another point underneath her belt. She's 3 away from victory lane. She can see the 1. The 1 will go on the side. The 1 can, she could cut the 1 on the side, but the problem with her is that blue 2-ball. Not to be confused with the purple 4, but that 2-ball is directly right above that cue ball. So she needs to go up table with this cue ball and come all the way back down to at least have a look at maybe possible defensive shot on the 2. Watch this, just skim the 1, might go all the way up and come back down in between the 3 and the 5 and leave perfect for the 2. There it is. Is she going to come all the way back down for this 2-ball?
No.
Oh, but she does have a look at it. She does have a look at it. Okay, so that 1 ball's in Deb's court. Hit it straight on, try to play a defensive play, Mike. What do you think? She's looking at a 1-rail kick here. She's hungry.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Go for it. Yeah, you're 21-5. You're ahead this much.
I think she's gonna hit the 9 at this angle, but anything could happen when English on the cue.
Wow, and leaves it difficult for Austin. Austin definitely didn't want to see that. He can cross-cut bank it all the way up table. But more importantly, he needs to leave that cue ball where Deb doesn't have a shot. I think ball in hand for him right now would be yeah, if he can get ball in hand, that's not a bad shot. That's a pretty good shot right there. I think Deb could see the right edge of that 2-ball. So she's going to retaliate with another defensive shot. Yep. And buries the 2 below the 6 and the 4. More importantly, that cue ball is almost stuck to that 9-ball. I'll tell you what, we saw it yesterday in a couple of matches, especially Joe Baldoni's match 1 yesterday, where every time Joe got to the table, he was kicking at a ball or trying to go 2 rails. So, and this is much of the same, I think. Oh, just breezed it by a hair. Yeah, Joe Baldoni yesterday, I felt so bad for him. Every time he got to the table, he couldn't see anything. And I'm not talking like 1 or 2 shots. I'm saying the whole match.
Everything, yeah. Yeah,
And it wasn't deliberate. The players weren't playing deliberate. It was just one player got the friendly rolls, you know? So ball in hand here on the 2-ball, Mike. What are you doing? You playing it down? You playing it up?
I think I'd probably go on the side where she's aiming.
Okay. Yeah,
Straight
she has that available. She has that available there. And all she's going to do is slow roll this in. 2-ball's going to drift up for a nice 3-ball. Remember, Deb only needs 2 more points here. So the 2 and the 3 would seal the deal. Is it 25? It is 25, not 28, right?
25, yes, sir.
Okay. Double checking.
Yes, sir.
Oh, does bobble the side pocket, hit those points. Fortunate for her, That 2 ball is in once again. It's in a position where Austin doesn't want it to be.
Not easy from there.
I mean, even if you play this up table, there's a high possibility of a scratch in the side pocket. Got to be careful. That cue ball will come off the 2 and go in the side here. Are you hitting this straight on?
Alright, so it doesn't scratch. Yeah, he just wants to.
Okay. Oh. Hey, good try, good try. That was difficult shot, and he certainly didn't want to scratch and give up ball in hand and an easy point to Deb Wilson, knowing that she only needs the 2 and the 3 here. This was a good put up, putting Deb Wilson up first. I'll tell you what, pretty smart on this team's part here. Say when, Deb coming out the gate hot. Nice 2-ball shot. Gives herself a look at the 3. This is probably going to be a length of table bank. I highly doubt she's going to try to cut this anywhere. More or less likely, she's going to give this a ride. She wants to hit the 3-ball straight on like that and have the 3-ball come off here, and that's what she's lining up. This way. Taking the timeout here, Dalton Malam going to come up to the table. Dalton Malam, the skill level 8 on their team. He went from a 7 to a skill level 8 this past weekend. He's been playing very, very well.
He wants in the side.
Yeah. And Dalton is he's such a good player, and he's extremely pleasant to be around. He's got that friendly personality and attitude that you want on your pool team. He keeps everybody positively motivated and extremely optimistic at all times, and that's good stuff.
Picks up his timer and walks away.
See Deb for the win. Okay. Look at this leave. Oh, wow. Behind the 6. Once again, Austin coming up to the table. Nothing easy. He's definitely going to take a timeout now. I believe their marquee player, John Wagnon, is going to come up to the table and give some education in here on how to hit this 3-ball, because this is not easy. And this is it. I mean, he needs to hit this 3-ball no matter what. Okay. Mr. Wagnon has given him a good mark against the rail there. That's the way he wants him to travel with the cue ball to try to make a good hit on the 3. He doesn't need to hit this hard. This might be a miracle shot here. If he can pocket this 3, this would be incredible. Yeah, I just heard John say, don't hit it too hard. Wow, nice shot. What a shot. He needed that one. Boy, Deb has a look here at this 3 in the side pocket.
I think we're on a potty break.
Who is?
I think Debbie went to the bathroom.
Well, I think she's going to like what she sees when she comes back up to the table, because I think this 3-ball is pretty much a formality right about now. I think she's going to make this in the side pocket. She has to be careful not to overcut this, because it will hit off the point and it will not fall. So she needs to hit this accurate. I think she definitely has this shot in her bag here. We're just waiting for her to get back to the pool table. Those lovely trophies on the table behind this, our main event here. The winners will receive those trophies. They are beautiful. All the players who have won this past weekend have had nothing but great compliments about the trophies and the way the event was run and handled, and that's kudos to us, Mike. Hey!
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. Mikey, excited? What do we got next weekend? We got Premier Tournament of Champions, 8-ball on Saturday, 9-ball on Sunday, right?
Yeah, APA Saturday, not Sunday.
And then we have our TCC that'll be coming up in the middle of
following
the
weekend.
following weekend, TCC, and then we get prepared to go up to the Northeast Challenge. Oh, can't wait. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but we enjoy doing it. So Deb Wilson here needs this 3-ball to win her match. Mike, if she makes this 3-ball here and scores 25-5, what is the overall score? Is it 18-2 or 19-1? 19-1 is a huge start for Team Say When out of the gate. All boils down to this shot. She went down table with it. Wow. Okay, okay. Interesting here. Now it's whew. Now it's gonna get interesting. That's pretty close to the 3-ball, so Austin needs to be careful. If the cue ball was touching the 3, it wouldn't be an issue, but he's got breathing room between the cue and the 3. Got to be careful here because he's going to try to just jab this a little bit and stop the cue ball. He's off angle. I like it. Great shot. Great shot.
Well,
And he got perfect. Nice position on the
these
4.
2 points.
Austin going to light it up now. 4 balls down. This is a very difficult 5-ball shot. He may look to run for cover here after hitting the 5-ball. You're going to try to thin this in?
Why not?
Why not? Oh, he tried to spin it off the bottom rail. You know, we were just talking about that earlier on those difficult cut shots against the bottom rail. I was
Austin
kinda,
missed that lesson this morning.
he did. He hit it right, though. He spun it. Deb has ball in hand. All she has to worry about is the 5-ball here. Taking the time out and letting her know that, hey, all you need is this 5-ball is going to be a bad thing. I hope she doesn't try to play a position. Just make the 5. And that's it. There we go. Okay, Mike. So what do we got there? The score overall in this match, Deb Wilson making the 5-ball. Right? So then we have Deb Wilson reaches the goal of 25. Austin getting 3 more balls. So he's at 8. The overall rubric score
18-2.
18. 18-2. Wow. That is a large start there. Yeah, that's a large start there. All right. I'm gonna wait and see who they put up next. 18-2 out the gate for Say When. Match 1 down, gone, and away. Whew. As we wait to see who they put up in match number 2 here. Michael Rourke up there. They had a couple questions, and he's up there just answering them. And just gonna wait and see. Going. What a heck of a start there! Congratulations, Deb Wilson. Phenomenal pool shooting. Great, excellent shot making skills, and the timeouts were on point. So they're joking around up there. I don't know what's going on, but everybody's having a good time. So that's all that matters. Once again, we're up here at Eagle Billiards live, Dickson City. Very close to Scranton, Pennsylvania. If you're in the neighborhood, make sure you stop by. This drone footage was shot a couple days ago. It's a little bit more cloudy out there today. They are expecting some showers and some rain. Hopefully we don't have any power problems. There are severe thunderstorms in the mix. Once again, match 1 is done. Say when at 18, Snappin 9s at 2. And Michael ran away with my score sheet. Don Kelly is going up for Snappin 9s. This is Don Kelly and Kelly Gill. Okay, so it looks like Don Kelly's going to win this. Get everything situated here, and then we'll go over what each player needs. Okay, so we got Don Kelly break against Kaylee Gilhooly. Kaylee is a skill level 4. Don Kelly is a skill level 4. Beautiful. So this is, I believe, 31 to 31 race. Should be another interesting one. Kaylee's been shooting very, very good. I watched her play her match yesterday. She did fantastic. Don Kelly, I'll tell you what, he's a force to reckon with. He can definitely string some balls together. He's got an excellent stroke. Let's see what happens here. Don Kelly to break. Race to 31. Slams the break home. 7 ball almost fell. 2 ball still in motion. Nudges the 8. Unfortunately, dry break there. That's going to bring Kaylee up to the table. So Kaylee has a pretty forgiving shot here on the 1 ball. Beautiful stroke. Beautiful stroke. So straight. Straight as an arrow. Excellent shot. And this girl's come a long way, too. Playing a lot of good pool. She's overcutting the 2 into the 8 to pocket the 7. I like it. Oh, just overcut the 2 a little bit too much, but kind of leaves that 2 ball in a predicament. I think Don Kelly could see this. Probably going to try to get the cue ball in between the 3 and the 9 and play a little defensive shot, possibly. Quite possibly. Oh, he could pocket it. Wow. Boy, I was off. I didn't think he could get past that 8 ball. It was a beautiful shot. And I also think that he has this 3 ball. Very good shot on this 3 ball here to push that 9 out of the way. Oh, unfortunately, that 3 ball just hung up, hit the point, and bounced back out. But that makes life a little difficult for Kaylee. She has a super thin cut on this 3 ball to slide it into the corner there. She's not guaranteed a shot on the 4, but that 7 ball is hanging as a safety net. If you can pocket this 3, let's see. Wow. I mean, it doesn't get any closer than that. She thinned that beautifully. Whew. Nice try. Unfortunately, that just hung up in the pocket there. So Don Kelly's going to come up. He's going to have this easy 3. He needs to play position on the 4. 3 balls down. He's trying to get above the 4. He might be able to still play off that 4. Well, the 4 will cut in now. So he's gonna cut the 4 in. Leave the 7 ball hanging there. It happens if the cue ball happens to hit the 8 into the 7, he's going to get a bonus point. Okay, so he pockets the 4 ball. He did nudge the 8, but the 8 was not rolling. He did send the cue ball around table for perfect position on the 5 ball. What a beautiful shot. Remember, both these players are skill level 4s. This is match 2. Overall score, say when, 18. Snappin 9s at 2. Match 2 here. Race to 31. Rifles that 5 ball in. Tries to get it out a little bit above the 9 ball so he has a shot at the 6. I don't believe he can see the 6 ball here, so Don's going to have to get a little creative. Maybe go off the bottom rail to hit the 6, make a good hit. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, that was a tough shot. I think he hit it. He put the right amount of English on the cue ball to spin it off the bottom rail, make a good hit on the 6 ball, but just a little too fast. Okay, so Kaylee's looking at a possible run here. She's off angling the 6. Beautiful. So she's going to end up above the 7 ball. Going to hit the long rail and end up above the 7, giving her the 7 ball. It'd be nice if she could stop just short. She can play this 6 ball and get the cue ball like off this rail and then stop short here. That would be probably ideal. Stop short, give herself angle. Okay, so now she could definitely pocket the 7 ball, and she has angle to come off that long rail to get on the other side of the 8, so she doesn't. She makes life easy. So what you want to do here is you just want to nick the 7, play a little bit of left-hand English. So nick the 7 here, bang off the rail, comes back this way, so that way she has the 8 ball next. And we have a timeout here, and Dalton is actually pointing exactly where she needs to hit. She could hit center cue ball here. Yeah, that's exactly what he's telling her to do. It's a little center cue ball in here, just thin the 7, get the cue ball back where she's standing right there, and she'll have a beautiful shot on that 8 ball. That's it. Okay, that worked out swimmingly for her. She pockets the 7, nudges the 8, gives her even a better shot on the 8 ball. And then she just needs to play some kind of position where she can play the 9 either in the side or up table. Very good shot. It looks like the 9 ball is going to go all the way up table. Perfect speed. Looks like a great positional leave. And this is a huge 2 points here. Huge 2 points. What a great shot. Beautiful stroke. Looks like Kaylee's going to go up first here with 6 points. Sure. 6-4. Not a bad first rack there. Kaylee Gilhooly to break. We are in rack 2 of match 2. Overall score, say win 18. Snappin 9's 2. Kaylee to break. Race to 31 for both players. Skill level 4s. Good break. Solid. Right up the gut. Orange nothing fell, but good for Kaylee. I don't think even if something did fall, she'd want to take a look at this shot at the 1 ball. This is very difficult. I don't even know what Don's going to do here. I don't think he could see it. He certainly is. Yeah, he might have to go long here. This is so difficult. He's trying to judge an apex on the bank point where he needs to hit on that short rail to come back down and make good contact on the 1. Oh, he just missed it. Such a good attempt, good try, and good for him. He kind of created a little bit more distraction there. Kaylee's going to have to look for some kind of defensive play. I don't think that 1 ball's going in any pocket. She additionally may look at the 1-8, possibly, but that's the only shot I would actually see, but I don't think she even want to attempt that. The 1, really? Hold on here. Is she going to do this? She's going to do this. She going to go for this 1-4 combination? This would be an amazing shot. I didn't even see this. Is it this square? Yeah, great try. Good leave. Great try.
All right, we're back.
Don Kelly's going to come up to the table. Doesn't have too much here in light of this one ball either. Probably going to try to drag this below that wall, but below the 2, 8, and the 5. Beautiful defensive play. Beautiful defensive play.
Thank you, thank you.
So Kaylee's going to come up here, and she's going to have to go one rail here because of that spin. So, yeah, that's the way she wants to go. She wants to hit the long rail and then come up and hit the one ball. Oh, great attempt. She just missed it by the width of a credit card, I'll tell you that much. She's going to give a ball in hand to Don. Don's going to come up with ball in hand on the one. Probably make the one on the side. Still going to get interesting, though. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep this scoreboard off for a little bit because there's a lot of action happening here with this side pocket. So he's got it. He's off angling the one into the side pocket so the cue ball can go down and maybe nudge the 2 ball, give him a shot. Even if he nudges the 8 ball, he'll still have something. There it is.
Oh, tucked in behind that 5.
Tucked in behind the 5, and that's something that he didn't want to see. He's going to go length the table here in an attempt at this 2 ball, the blue 2 ball. Great hit. Oh, perfect hit. Just caught the edge of the 2 to make a good hit. Very good. Very good. Okay, what do you do here, Mike? You're on the 2 ball. You playing a little soft defense, getting the cue ball behind the 8, maybe?
Yeah, I'm cutting it in.
I'm like, at this point in the game, I'm cutting this in all day.
Yeah, why is there a question? We're cutting this thing in. There you go.
Oh, wow. Great shot. Beautiful leave on the 3 ball. So far, so good. I'll tell you, whoever gets to the 5 ball is probably going to pocket that 5-9 combination. So if Kelly can make the 3, the 4 on the side and play the 5-9, I think this rack is going to be over. 3, perfect position to leave on the 4 and the side. All depends on where she leaves the cue ball now. She may want to either force follow this or hit a little draw. I like the draw play here. Don't need to hit this hard. She used the force follow to come off the long rail and gives herself a nice 5-9 combination. Kaylee's been playing very, very well. Beautiful stroke. Look at how in line she is. I mean, fundamentally wise, you can't ask for anything more than that, right?
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, we got 5 more points for Kaylee. She moves up to 11. And 1 point for Don. He's up to 5. Race to 31. What do you think, Mike? Going quick.
I'm excited. Excited for
Both teams.
For everyone involved. Excited that World Qualifiers are about to be done.
Congratulations to the New York Knicks. I know I said that earlier, but they won their championship yesterday. Fortunate I didn't get to see any of it, but we were here with these fine folks here enjoying our tournament. Okay, Kaylee to break. And then the World Cup. Congratulations to the Team USA, right?
They won their first match.
Won their first match. Yeah, it's been forever. Nice break by Kaylee. It's dry, and it looks like Don's going to have a shot at that 1 ball in the side pocket. Yeah, this might be Don's rack here. I think he's going to have the easy 1. Looks like the 2 and the 3 and the up and down.
Just keep your speed slow.
That's all. 2 balls in. Don should have this 3 ball and needs to draw back just a little bit here or stop shot it, and then he'll have shot on the 4.
Nothing really. Shot.
nothing really forgiving on the 5, but if he does stop shot it here, he'll have angle to go the length of the table to get back on the 5.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit it high with a little forced follow, and it still ended up with the same
spot.
in the same result if he did have a stop shot there, but he does have angle on this 4. So he's going to hit this with a little bit of power because he wants this cue ball to go all the way up table and then all the way back down for the 5 ball, the orange 5 ball. Oh, I think he's going to get lucky here. He got the 4 ball in. Unfortunately, he didn't get that positional leave on the 5, but he can still go 2 rails. There is a very good possibility of a 5-9 combination here. Needs to hit this hard. All right, nice try, good hit, good leave. All right, Don. That's what we're talking about, making it interesting here. All right, let's see. Kelly's going to try to bank this 5 ball.
Just play defense. Put the
if you can get
behind
that,
the 6.
oh god, that'd be so nice, right? If you can get that cue behind the 6 and the 9. She tried it too. Oh, is that going to go? Wow. Very close. Okay. On at this 5 ball here. Okay, makes a good hit at the 5. That was a difficult shot. The 7 was in the way. He does leave the 5 ball in a position where Kelly does have a pretty makeable shot. She has to be careful here, though. If Kelly attempts this 5 ball, she's got to watch because the cue ball may come off of the black 8 ball and then go into the top corner pocket. This could result in a scratch. She has to be careful. Straight on bank, possible? Oh, she went for the cut. Yeah, and she did touch that 8 ball and forced a scratch. That's okay. Don's going to have ball in hand here on the 5. Probably going to aim this 5 ball in the corner and just trail it down a little bit so he has an easy 6. Yeah, I like this direction for Don.
Yeah, I agree with it.
There you go. Slow roll. 5 balls in. 6 balls should be next. And then play the 7 up table, I'm assuming. If you get above the 7, I don't think you have a shot. The 9 ball's blocking this corner, and the 8 ball's blocking the other corner. So he needs to keep the cue ball below the 7.
Yeah, he just looked at it to see if the 7 goes past the 9. He shook his head no. So.
Yeah. Uh-oh, or maybe play the 7-9 combination. I mean, that's what he's left with right now. This would be a huge rack for Don. This would get him back in the game. He is looking at the 7-9 combination. Yeah, he's looking at the angle there, the pocket. Make the 7-9. Huge 2 points here if this 9 ball falls for Don.
I'd rather go straight at the bank to try to
Bank the 9 ball in?
bank the 9 ball
Behind,
past
the 9
8.
behind the 8. I like it too. I like that better, actually. You're right. Oh, so he cross-cut the 7 ball.
And
No.
scratched.
Yeah, maybe you didn't see that shot. I didn't even see that shot until you pointed it out. The 7-9 combination to a 9 ball bank behind the 8. Yeah, that would have been interesting. Okay, so Kaylee, I think this is very makeable for her to run these 3 balls out. She's looking at where she wants to put the 9 ball. 7 ball here, and I mean, all she needs to do theoretically is just draw this back a little bit. She's probably going to hit high. I think that's her comfort zone. So she's off angling this 7. She's looking 3 balls ahead, so she's just worried about where she needs to put this cue ball right now so that she can make the 8 and get a positional leave on the 9. 7 balls down for Kaylee. Straight in on the 8, Mike. What are you doing here? You just stopping it and then are you drawing back? Or you're just certainly not hitting high.
I would try to draw it back.
Question is does Kaylee have that kind of draw shot in her bag?
I just don't know what side of the 8 you're gonna hit here. It may come above the 9. You could have the 9 back where she's standing.
Okay, so she was managed to cheat the pocket there on the 8 ball and hit a little high, but she's going to leave the cue ball extremely long against that short rail and kind of on the 50-yard line. If you look at the overhead view, she does have angle here to pocket the 9, and there's no scratch, so it's all or nothing here. I would just give this one a go, right?
Very
wow. I mean, that is impressive right there. Kelly getting 4 more points. She's at 15. John's picking up 6 there, so he moves to double digits. He's at 11 in this race to 31. Going pretty good, Mike. How many viewers we got? Got a bunch of people watching or what?
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Good, good. Remember to like and subscribe to the Greater Scranton APA. So that way, next time that we go live, which will probably be in a couple of weeks, you get notified that we are live. That's beautiful. Break there. 7-ball falls. Wow. 7-ball fall. Oh, that wasn't done. I'm sorry. That was Kaylee. We got to correct that. There we go. So that was Kaylee's break. She pocketed the 7-ball. This is a tight window here on this 1 ball. Don't even know this angle. Wow, she has to get between that 2. Okay. Good hit there. Good hit, and that's probably the best that she's able to do. I mean, I don't think that was going on the side, but I'll tell you what, that took a steady and straight stroke to make good contact on the 1 ball. She did fantastic. All right, Don Kelly up at the table here. Looks like this 1 ball is, should fall as long as he can hold the cue ball there. Nice. Oh, no. Overcut it by just a little bit. Left himself the 2-ball up table. Good news is that this is a very difficult shot here on this one, unless Kaylee decides the cut shot is damn near, I don't want to say impossible, but it's very difficult. And then the bank on the 1, she might be taking the bank on.
I like this bank. Hit it hard.
Nice very good shot. Very, very good shot, Kaylee. 1 ball's down, 2 ball possible all the way up table. Or on the side. What do you like better? Side?
Down table if it'll go.
Down table?
Yeah.
And she looks like she's aiming down table. Wow, what a stroke, right?
Top shot would have been better, but she does have a shot on 3 in the set.
Three in the side pocket. I like it. I like it. And she's gonna try to wrap around the 8 ball there. Black 8 ball, and then hopefully get the purple 4 ball down table next. A little high. 2 rails. 1, 2. 2 ball goes back down table for a nice position to leave on the 4. Unfortunately, that 3 ball doesn't fall for her. So Don's going to come back up to the table with what looks like a pretty good 3 ball shot here, and the 9 ball might be in play for Karam.
Good breakout at least.
Like cue off the 3 into the 9 and Karam the 9 ball in. This would be interesting too. Okay, so he just nudged the 5 and the 9 and broke that out, giving him a very good shot on the 5 ball if he can get the position to lead. Don does have the 4 ball all the way up table, which he's already looking at. Sure. No way is he going to try position to leave a 5-9 combination. Oh my word. That's what he wanted. He actually planned that. He wanted that 5-9 combination. That's incredible. See,
Yeah,
this is not
pays
easy.
off. Nice shot.
Wow. That was sweet. All right. The scoreboard time looks like Kaylee's going up to 18. And we have 4 points for Don there. So he's going up to 15. Don's making a little bit of a comeback. Making a little bit of a comeback there. Right, both players here race to 31, pair skill level 4. Say when at 18, snapping 9s at 2. We're in our second match here. Kelly Gilhooly at 18 and Donald Kelly at 15. Kelly represents Say When and Don represents snapping 9s. Don Kelly to break. Wow, what a slammer of a break. Rifles that 3-ball in. So he's going to maintain control of the table. He has an exceptionally good view at the 1-ball. He should be able to play a positional leave. I don't think you need to hit this 1-ball hard at all. It comes off the short rail up at the top and then ends up near the center of the table. I have the 2-ball, the blue 2-ball down table next. There's this 1-ball. He just overhit it a little bit. That 8-ball didn't move out of the way. I think he has a look on the 2. He might actually try kicking at this 2-ball. Cross-side kick. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. That's what he needed to do, and he nailed it. He does have a look on the 5-ball. I don't think the 5 will go on this side, but the 5 will go up table. Oh, he's 1 rail kick. Oh, I'm sorry. He's on the 4-ball, the purple 4-ball up table. My bad. Is he going to get
bonus
a
ball?
Friendly bonus 4-ball there? Nice. So I made good contact with the 4-ball. 4-ball went 2 rails and went in. And that's 9-ball. Get those friendly rolls every now and again. Can he send this 5-ball packing? Oh, he tried it too. He had to hit that hard. Yeah, I think Kelly's going to make this 5-9 combination. No sweat.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Kelly's got this 5-9.
Probably the best thing for Don, though.
It probably is the best thing for Don. Kelly picks up 2 points and Don gets 4, and then it's a 1-point game. I mean, yeah, there's no reason not to take the 5-9 combination right now.
You have to. You got no choice. Be nice to run them out, but
yeah, it would. It would. So this nice, gentle little 5-9 combination. She doesn't even need to take too much time with it. I think it's straight in.
At least put a little draw on it. Maybe try to get them both.
Yeah, 9-ball in. Okay. Tally up the scores. That rack is over. Kelly's going to get 2 more points there, moving her to a nice, comfortable 20. And then Don's picking up 4 more points, so he's moving up to 19. 1-point game separates both players. Race to 31, pair skill level 4s here. We're in match 2. Kelly Gilhooly to break. All right. Here we go. Solid break, pockets the 2-ball. Nice spread, and she can't see the 1-ball. Can't see the 1-ball here. I don't think she can pocket it. She might be looking to come up with some kind of defensive play. No, Kelly, maybe send that 1-ball into the muck near the 4 and the 9 and the 6. Okay, take your time. She doesn't like it. She's trying to bank this home, Mike. Mike, she's got breathing room between the 7 and the 1. She's going to try to bank this. I don't know how I feel about this. Up. Wow. Okay, maybe not. She was almost kind of like a two-way shot there, although that's probably the best outcome she could have asked for. She has locked Don up against that 7 ball. Don's going to one rail try to kick into this 1. Oh my. Crazy how that happens, huh?
So close.
Right? That's incredible. And it hits the long rail, but then rebounds in an opposite direction just because of the induced spin on the cue ball. So Kaylee's going to have ball in hand here. It looks like the 1, the 3 are probably her the sweet spot there. But what do you do off the 3 ball to get on the purple 4? I don't know. Yeah, she likes going this way. Oh, you know what she's going to do? She's going to give herself angle on the 3 so she can nudge the 9 into the 4 on the breakout. That's exactly what she did. So she angled the cue ball to come so that when the cue ball hits the 3, that cue ball is going to go into the 4. That's smart playing right there. She's taking her time. She knows she wants to hit this a little firm, and I don't think hitting hard is her forte.
Comfort zone.
Yeah, her comfort zone. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, and that's what she was worried about. But look at this
lead. I feel the same way when I play pool.
Yeah, the moment you have to open up your stroke and hit things a little hard, it does become somewhat taxing, a little bit more difficult, and the pockets do feel like they're a lot smaller than what they are. Because when you're slow rolling things, the pockets tend to be more forgiving. So Don's playing defensive here. Oh, went for it. That's still a great shot. Cue ball's all the way down on the short rail. 3 balls all the way up table. Kelly's going to have her hands full here. I think she does have a cut shot, but nothing on the 4. And I don't believe the 4-9 combination lines up. So the 3 ball here for Kelly. Tell you what, after watching that last 9 ball cut, this might be pretty. Okay, great attempt. Look where this cue ball is going, Mike.
Oh my! For the 4 ball.
Boy, I tell you, every time Don gets to the table, he's like, "I got a lot of work to do here." Remember, this is only a 1-point game. Separates them. Well, theoretically, right now it's a 3-point game, but 18-2 overall. Kelly going up table, trying to slice this through. I think he's slicing it, or is he? Yeah, he's slicing it. What a shot! That was a great shot in that 4. It looks like that 4 will clear the 8. Let's see what Don's reaction is here. Yeah, he likes it. He likes it. Beautiful shot. And he gets the 5 ball up table. Nicely done, Don. 5 up table, but he's a little off angle here. Are you dragging this down, Mike, with a little draw on the cue ball? You just pocketing the 5 and not worrying about the 6? Are you hitting a lot force follow, or are you getting creative with pocketing the 5 ball to play a position?
I'm gonna, for the most part, just worry about pocketing the
5 ball. Get the point below your belt.
I am gonna probably try to put like 4-foot of draw on it and see what happens. But I'm not expecting
Don to do much of the same.
Have a decent shot on the 6. I'm just hoping I get a chance to see it.
Just remember, Don also, he does have that shot in his bag. I've seen him pull off some extreme draw shots, so he can maneuver this cue ball if he really so chooses to do so.
It does look like a weird angle where it would draw towards
the side pocket, right? You see that? Yeah, gonna be interesting here. All right, let's see what he does. It's like he's hitting low. Okay, so he hit low. I understand what he wanted to do there. he wanted to almost force the cue ball off the long rail and get more towards the center of the table with the cue ball, giving him a cut on the 6. He would have to split the 9 and the 8, or the 9 and the 7. But yeah, that wasn't a bad play. Pretty good thinking. Oh, great attempt at a kick shot there for the 6. And fortunately for Don, that cue ball is going to roll behind that wall between the 7 and the 9. So the 6 ball is not really makeable. I think Kaylee's going to try to go here to make the 6. I can't see, or to hit the 6. I can't see hit going 1 rail. But I don't know. I've been known to be wrong many a time here. I think going 2 rails is probably her best bet. See, she looks like she's lined up for a 1 rail kick. Spliced 6 in. Oh,
And she made
my word. Mike, as we call that in the business, that's one for the highlight reel. We would have such an amazing highlight reel, wouldn't we? If anybody knows any video editors at home that can put together a highlight reel over roughly probably 100 to 200 hours of footage, yeah, we would be interested in talking to you, because that would be amazing. We have so many good shots that our players have attempted and made. Incredible shots. Love to get a highlight reel. I'd open up every live stream with that highlight reel. Wow. Nice, what a combination shot. Oh, very good. All right, let's tally up the scores. Once again here, what do we got? 5 total for Kaylee. She's at 25. Don's getting 3 more at 22. All right. They're both having fun. They're smiling and laughing out there, so that's a good thing.
Kaylee, they're both playing really well.
Yeah. Kaylee give a break. Beautiful break. Snaps in that 4 ball right out the gate. Purple 4 ball down, and she has a very good look at this 1 ball here. She just has to be careful. She is a little off angle on the 1, so that cue ball is going to drift towards the side pocket. I think she'll be left. If she hits center cue ball here, I think she'll be okay. I think she'll have a shot on the 2 ball. Just don't scratch. That's all she doesn't want to do here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought she was lined up perfectly there, but look at the leave. Once again, Don coming up to the table. He's going to have to make something happen. Doesn't look too thrilled. Every time I get to the table on the opening of the rack, I'm behind something and I got to go 1 or 2 rails. He's opting to go 1 rail here long. He must be really buried behind that 3 ball. Because I like going 1 rail here, the long rail. Not the short rail. Oh, that's a great attempt, though. Does bad around the 6, which might help him out in the long run. The 6 moves closer to the 5, and the 7 is more towards the long rail. So Kaylee's going to have ball in hand here on the 1 ball. She is focusing on what she wants to do with the 2 ball here. So she's like, if I make the 1 ball here, what am I doing with this 2 ball? Is there an option to play a defense? Can I play a position play to possibly make the 2? Or a possible 2-9 combination up table? I mean, is that makeable? With Kaylee, anything's possible.
I think she's just looking at a stop shot to cut the 2 in the upper right.
Upper right-hand corner, stop shot, simple stop shot. You're right, Mike. Good call. She definitely has a cut on the 2. Not impossible. Very makeable. And the cue ball is going to drift out towards the 3, which I think will benefit her. Blue 2 and the red 3. Let's see. Good try. Good try. Is she going to get lucky here again? Oh, my.
This poor guy.
This poor guy. I think after this live stream, I'm going to go give him a hug. I'm like, oh, my God. I go, oh. Oh, boy. Needs to make a good hit on this 2 ball. There you go. That's not a bad position to leave for that 2 ball. Makes a good hit and brings Kaylee back up to the table here. And Kaylee's going to be looking at this 2 ball. Believe it or not, this 2 ball is kind of easily makeable. Because of the angle that the 2 and the 7 are, all she has to really do is if she hits the 2, that 2 is going to hit off the 7, and that 2 ball should go up table like that. Just needs to come across the 2 a little bit and worry about a positional leave on the 3. This is makeable. She's got this shot. You don't need to cut this necessarily. Oh, she hit it right. She hit it correct, but just a little too far left on the 2 ball. That was a great attempt. Unfortunate, the cue ball did scratch. That's going to leave ball in hand up there for Don. Don already likes what he sees. It's like the first time I think he's had a shot in 3 games that he didn't have to sweat it. So you got the 2 ball. I think Don's he's definitely gonna make this 2 ball. I don't know about playing it down table like this, but we'll see what he's got up his sleeve.
Just trying to get a little bit of an angle to try to force fall and maybe get a breakout.
Oh, he just caught the point on the side pocket. That's going to be okay, though. 2 ball's going to roll right behind the 8. Not making life easy for Kaylee there on the 2 ball. Now Kaylee's going to get a little bit of a taste of her own medicine, I think. And, but I'll tell you what, she does have a pretty valid bank here. Oh, my. I mean, she's a force to be reckoned with right now. She's got a lot of good control over the pool table here, and theoretically, she's 3 points away from winning this match. She's going to play some kind of combination shot here. I think the 3-5. I think she's just going to blast away at this and give it a go.
I don't think she's going to blast it.
I mean, that's probably the strongest speed that she can ask for, but look at this leave. Poor Don. But Don does have a good defensive play here. Does not need to hit this hard. He needs to just take a deep breath and calm down a little. If he hits the 3, the cue ball comes off the 5. The 3 is almost going to be like a bank shot, but if he can keep the cue ball below the 6 and the 9, I think he'll be all right. Jacked up. Elevated his cue quite steep. He really wanted that bank, and he's going to get rewarded. Nice shot. Nice shot. Double bank there on the 3 and gives himself a position to leave on the 5. Wow. That works. Nice shot, Don. You were due, buddy. Five ball. Nice. It does have a 6-9 combination here. Or plays the 6 ball all the way up table for the bonus point. He's got 6. He's on the 50-yard line on the 7, so he needs to cut this. I did not think that 6 ball was clearing all of those balls. I did not think that, Michael.
Sometimes the overhead view is tough.
Okay. No. Alrighty. There we go. We're making it interesting. So, here's the situation right now. Killing, if she runs off this rack, she wins the match. Boils down to this 7 ball here because I think the 8 ball will be in her favor.
Very nice.
1 down. The 8 ball will put her on the hill, the 9 ball for the win. Wow, nice shot. Great positional leave. This 9 ball for Kaylee to win her match. Oh no. Tell you what, that's not a bad leave though.
Even with 1 ball on the table, Donnie's coming up and looking at a bank.
1 ball left on the table, this poor cat. Oh man. Take your time, Don. This 9 ball. Who would have thought it would have boiled down to 1 9 ball? You know what I mean? Don makes this, then I'm taking the time out here, which is pretty good. Mr. Wagner is pointing out a spot for him to hit so that he can bank this 9 ball in. Boils down to the shot. Oh. Okay, that's not a bad leave, though. Not a bad leave.
Not a blue there.
So let's see if we can watch it on this angle right here. If Kaylee could cut this 9 ball in. Oh, she just overcut it by a hair. Overcut it by a hair. Let's see what Don's going to be looking at here. Okay, so this is makeable. In fact, he might actually like this shot. A lot of people like the comfort because this shot is very forgiving. Very forgiving. All you really do, yeah, I mean, even if you hit it a little full or a little thin, the 9 ball should still fall. Sure. Sure the cue ball's in good standing, and yeah, we're okay. Let's tally up the score here. This is going to get interesting. Okay, so Kelly is at 30. He's 1 point. And Don got 5 points as well. He's at 27. This is the rack.
He needs 4.
I'll tell you, Mike. It's incredible. It boils down to stuff like this, right?
I enjoy it.
31-31 race here. Don, the bottom line is Don needs a good break here, or at least a defensive break. Break the balls open. If he doesn't ball that cue ball, hopefully he's hoping gets buried somewhere. If he pockets the ball, he's hoping for a run. And it looks like it's going to be a dry break. Billy Gill only needs 1 point. He's coming up to the table right now, looking at it this way. I mean, the 1-3, is it on?
It has to be.
I mean, I'll taking the timeout. Dalton coming up, turn the scoreboard off on the overhead. So she make. I don't know. There are 2 options. Option 1, 3 options really. Option 1 would be come across the 1 ball, hit the 5, at the 5, and then the cue ball hits the 3 in. That's option 1. Option 2, she plays a combination shot, 1 into the 3 into the pocket, which is what I think she's looking at. And the last option is to duck for cover for some for possible. I don't think she's cutting the 1 into the 3. That's it, folks. As long as that cue ball stays afloat, sure. Sure, we're at 31-27. Okay. 31-27 is going to be the final there. Mike Don Kelly is at skill level 4. What is the box score on this match overall?
It's got to be 12-8.
12-8?
4, 27, 13-7.
13-7, right? 31. And then 7 here, so we're at 9. Might that look about right to you?
I'll double check with the teams, but looks right to
As
me.
far as I know, that looks pretty good to me too. All right. Yep, we're going to match 3. Going to match 3 here. Scorer Say When at 31 on a race to 51. Snappin' 9s are currently at 9. A lot of pool left though. A lot of good shooters still in the good shooters still in the till there, waiting to take their turn at the pool table. We're live up here at Eagle Billiards, the old Diamond Pool Hall in northeastern Pennsylvania, Dickson City to be exact. Stop in, say hello. Officially, this place is this pool hall is closed until 4 p.m. But of course, we are here running our tournament. Thank you very much, staff at Eagle Billiards, for everything that you do for us. And yeah, this is an amazing tournament event. This is our final one in our 9-ball World Qualifier. Our 8-ball World Qualifier was a couple weeks ago. Are they shooting all 5 matches? It all depends. If the next match is a 20-0 for Say When, well then the score would be 51-9, and the match would theoretically be over. So it's dependent on what the players do, but we are currently in match 3. So it's going to be interesting to see. Just waiting to see what the players put up. Again, our bracket, congratulations to Corey's team yesterday, winning. 570 Painters are going to the Northeast Challenge with us in July. Compete up there, and Say When and Snappin' 9s are currently playing. Yeah. Oh, Mike takes my sheet away from me again. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, skill level 5 coming right now. Wondering if they're going to put up Todd Setzer. And they are. Okay, so we got Brandon versus Todd. Let's take a look at this lag here. Both players have been playing extremely well. Pair of skill level 5s. Still 38, I believe. It looks like Brandon's going to get the lag there. And so let's gonna put all these names in here. What we got? Should be a fun one to watch. Okay, so we got Todd Setzer, skill level 5, racing the 38, and Brandon skill level 5, 38, 38, 38 race. So far, both teams have kept it pretty tight knit. Say When has used 10 handicap points so far. Snappin' 9s has Oh, I'm sorry. It's exactly the same. 7, 5, 12, 7, 5, 12. Okay, so they both use 12 handicap points out of the 23 allocated and available. Let's watch this break here. Finish tallying everything up. Wow, 7 ball went down. What do we got? 2 balls fell. 7 and the 8. 7 and the 8 are down. Okay, so let's get this all situated here. Nice defensive try on the 1 ball there, but he did make the 7 and the 8. So let's give him his rewards there. And Todd Setzer's coming up to the table. All right.
Brandon and Todd.
Yes, sir. Okay, we're all situated. Todd Setzer's going to be coming up to the table. I think he does have a look at this 1 ball here. Yeah, it is makeable. Not the easiest shot in the world, and he certainly doesn't have the greatest positional lead to play on this 2 ball.
Sam says hi. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. Oh, there we go. Rich and Mike.
A winner from yesterday's final.
Right. Huh. What's going on up there? You know what's funny? As the matches are going on, the people are getting taller. Did you notice that?
Maybe they're playing from
shortest to tallest? I think that's the route that we're going on right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Question is are we going to see anything from Dalton? Are we going to see Jay Olivo Jr.? Going to see Zach Allen? I don't know what's going to happen here. So Todd banks the 1 ball home. Beautiful shot. Plays perfect position on the 2. What an incredible opening shot, right? Man, that would yeah, we can't wait either, Sam. Incredible opening shot. What a confidence builder. I mean, the 4-5 combination is definitely makeable. That's on. All Todd has to do is pocket this 3 and try to keep the cue ball on the top half of the table. That would be ideal. Either that or try to break out the 4 and the 5. How about make the 3 and the 5? Yep, he just set himself up for victory there. All he has to do is cut across the 4 ball, and the 5 should be straight in. That was a killer break by Brandon, by the way. Not going to hit this hard by no means. He's going to try to hold position so that he can make the 4 ball after, or maybe not. Send it around the table a couple of rails, but he still has a nice shot on the 4 ball here. 2 rails will drag 2 rail here and drag him out to the center of the table. So he'll come up table and cut across this 4 pocket to 4 and then go rail, and back out to the center. Good try. I think he hit a little low there. He's going to get lucky. Pockets that 4 ball in the side pocket. So, and then now all he has to do is slow roll the 6 ball in, and I think he's got an easy 9.
Sam, I actually don't know who put up first in this match.
Wow, Todd's sets are opening up like a man on fire right now. I was talking with Todd yesterday. played him a couple games. I worked with him a little bit, even this morning. Beautiful. Absolutely.
You were out there giving lessons to everybody this
I
morning.
was giving lessons to everybody. And one of the things, if you must know, okay, so let's get this situated first. And we're at 8 and 2, right?
Oh.
8 and 2. Okay. So one of the things I told Todd is I said, listen, and this is for any pool players who are listening at home. If you ever feel like you're falling out of line, nothing's going your way, you can't make any shots, you're overcutting, undercutting, you're doing everything, you feel you're aligned properly, but nothing's working. Really simple, really simple. And it's just 1, move your lead hand up closer to the cue ball, and 2, shorten your stroke. And you'll be amazed at how quickly you're just going to come right back in line. And things will start going your way. And that's what I do when I feel like nothing is going right. I go, let's go back to the fundamentals. I move my hand closer to the cue ball, and I shorten my stroke so that a lot of your errors occur during your stroke. So that typically tends to help me out, and it's worked wonders and helped my skill level out. And yeah, if I could pass on that knowledge to anybody, by all means, use it. And then once you get comfortable again, you can start, you could open up the floodgates, you know what I mean? And start elongating your stroke for a little bit more power, and as long as you're still in control. Remember, you always have to remain in control, remain in control. I tried to break so hard at a lot of points in my career there, but and now I don't even think I've ever hit 80% of my actual break speed. There's no need. There's really, I mean, these tables roll so much, and as long as you have a solid break and you get the center cue ball and remain in control, things will go your way. Okay, that being said, Todd is still on fire here. Pockets the makes the 1 off the break, has a hanging 2, pockets the 2 to get positional leave on the 3. A stun shot here will give him option on the purple 4. He doesn't need nothing special here. Yeah, it was a pretty good break. 3 balls in for Todd, leaves himself perfect on the 4. Are we going to see a break and run here? We haven't had a break and run on the live stream yet, have we? Jay Olivo was close yesterday. He got it all the way to the 8 ball, and then didn't have a shot on the 8 ball, but then his opponent missed, and he ran off the 8 and the 9. Todd does here. Slow roll 4 into the side. Gets the point and a positional leave at the 5, either in the side or up table. This is looking good so far. Todd does have to contend with that 9 ball. He might be, that might come into play here, so he's got to be careful. But if he goes up table, I think he'll be all right. Yeah, so he's going to go up table, play the 5 in the 1 corner, and try to get the 6 in the opposite corner. I mean, how sweet is that? He has option here. He can go side pocket with this 6. Where are you going with this 6 ball, Mike?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I like the side pocket here.
You have to go side.
I like side pocket. I mean, if you're on a break and run opportunity, it's a simpler shot. You just worry about the leave off the 7. Yep, he doesn't decide that. He goes, I'm going to take the
easier shot to 6 and the harder leave to the 7.
Right? I think he's feeling it this morning. And look at this leave. Oh boy. Oh, I'm telling you what. This Snappin' Nines team, every time they come up to the pool table, it's either a bank, a kick, 2 rails, getting creative, spinning off a rail, something. At least Brandon can see the 7. I mean, that's with 3 balls left on the table. You know, it's not like Kaylee leaving it behind the 9 ball when you're on the 8. Oh, what a great attempt. Might go on the side. It looks like it's going to go on the side. Oh, no, not the cue ball.
It was a race to the side pocket.
Oh, boy. Okay, so if Todd's going to off-angle this 7 ball on the side, drift the cue ball up table and play the 8 not down, I can't see him doing anything other than that. I mean, would you draw it back? That's still too tight for a drawback. Yeah, that's the way to go, Todd. Use the rails, wrap it around the table. Look at how pretty that. Oh, we got Dalton coming up. Dalton wants Todd to capitalize on this and get the remaining 4 points on the board. Yeah, so Dalton's gonna give him a little bit of tutelage here, and I think he's gonna spin it. I like spinning it, going a couple. There you go. Yep, that's exactly what he's telling him, and that's what you want to do. But you don't want to hit this hard. All you have to do is get the cue ball on the other side of the table. That's it. You're done. You did your job.
Keep your medium stroke that you have going on.
Yeah, Todd's been playing so well, and I'll tell you what, his stroke and his stroke right now and Kaylee Gilhooley's stroke are kind of almost identical. Makes the 7 ball. Beautiful position play on the lead on the 8. One time. It's the goal. Up 18-2. Wow. Race to 38. Both skill level 5s. Look at this. Look at this guy. All 10 points being awarded to Todd Setzer there. Incredible run. 18-2. Match 3 here. Score overall. Say win at 31. Snappin 9s at 9. Match 3 here. Pair of skill level 5s. Todd Setzer playing for Say When. Representing Eagle Billiards. Brandon Zerfoss, skill level 5. Plays on Snappin 9s. Representing Clarky's Billiards in downtown Scranton. Both fantastic host locations. Have a lot of fun. Playing pool. Remember to like and subscribe if you like how we're doing our live streams and you'd like to join us next time we go live. That'd be awesome. Todd says here to break. Here we go. Todd rifles the 7 ball into 4 balls hanging. Cue ball goes up table. He has a shot on the 1. Makes the 7. Has a shot on the 1. I mean, it's not the greatest shot in the world. Additionally, that 4 ball is hanging in the jaws of the pocket. That might be something that I mean, we'll cut the 1. If he could this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so I don't know how close or how much breathing room he has on this, but I would try to cut this one down here in this pocket, and that's going to drag the cue ball over our pocket to 7. I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I think I'd focus more on pocketing the 4 than making the 1. And that's exactly what he did. He accidentally nudged the 3 ball with his cue stick. That's okay. They want to return it to where it is? Sure. Beautiful. Okay, so Brandon coming up to the table here. Comes across the 1. He was chasing that 4, dangling in the side, which, hey, listen. It's an easy point if you can get at it, and I think that's what they're going after. They're kind of chasing it.
All right, well, I think
it's good in Brandon's part with the leave here, with that wall, with the 9-5 here. This wall is going to prevent Todd from an easy shot chasing after that 1. So what do? He can go this way. He has to be very careful about that 6 ball. You know, that's one option. Another option is the 2 rails go here and then on this way. You know what I mean? Has those 2 options. We'll see what he does. I don't think he's splitting this, is he? Oh, he's just 1 rail kicking behind the 1 ball.
Like,
what a shot. Don't scratch. I'll tell you what, you can't ask for anything more than that. A good hit, a long leave. Brandon was quick to get up at the table here. Came across the 1 ball. Is he going to get lucky off the 6? Nah. That's not a bad leave, though. So I don't... Todd's just going to slow roll this. I can't see him hitting hard, going off the rail. I don't know if this is going to be a watched hit or not. He is eyeballing it. He's not in his position to stroke it. I'm surprised they're not calling for a watch on this, but should be able to see it from here. Wow. I mean, it looked like he made contact. He blasted the 1 ball straight in. Looked like a good hit there. Oh, we got Todd there. I didn't think that 1 ball was possible, but we do have a little bit of a fisheye effect on the far right and far left side of your screen. It's just a 120-degree camera above the pool table that so we could capture all the action on the pool table. So looked good to me. Mike is reviewing it. I like how you could slow the speed down to like -2. Look at this cat. Look at this. Mr. Setzer is on fire this morning. Beautiful kick shot. Another one for the highlight reel. Although we can't use a video to make ruling calls, APA forbids it. They don't want to fall into that trap where everything needs to be recorded or anything like that. So yeah, it's a judgment call by somebody who watches the hit. And that I would have probably had Michael or I watch that hit, but we are not allowed to interfere unless the players ask for it. And he makes the 4 ball and gets position on the 3, although this 3 is going to get a little lock-tighted behind that 6 ball. So Todd can come across the 3 and play a nasty defensive shot. I wonder if he's going to try to attempt that. Played smart. Incredible so far. This might be, I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is it's his time here. It's probably the best he's shot in his life. A good try. That clearly, I believe it hit that 6 ball. So Brandon's going to come up to the table here. He's not even going to move it. He likes the 3 ball. Nice cut down. Beautiful shot. He liked the angle coming off to play position on the 5. Didn't need to worry about moving anything. Oh. Double kiss is a possible attempt on a bank on the 5 there. I probably would have tried that in the side. I think it probably would have went nicely out and off that 6, but I'll tell you what, Todd Setzer's got his hands full here too. So he has to go maneuver in between the 9 and the 8 and cut the 5 and up table. I don't know if this shot is on, but it looks like Todd likes it. Oh, he went below it. Try to 1 rail kick it in. That's a good position to leave. Okay. Brandon banks the 5 ball home. Nice shot. There's another point on the board. Here we go. Here we go. Brandon just needs to get a little momentum going. And that bank shot may have just given him a little bit of confidence. I think he's, yeah, there we go. You could tell he's starting to get focused now instead of, he looked like he was rushing a little bit before. He doesn't like this 6 ball because the 6 ball is past the halfway point of the side, although this is makeable. This is very makeable, Brandon. A little bit of left-hand English, slow roll it. Got that. Oh, no. Hit it just a little too hard, brother. All right, so Todd's coming up with ball in hand here. Todd's going to have the 6, 8, and 9 out. I think he can manage this as long as he doesn't make any unneeded errors. Forced errors. Oh no, just like that. He didn't need to hit that hard. He leaves it on the 50-yard line, but that was just something that he didn't need to do.
Oh, they both happened. So.
Yeah, and they both had some errors there. See if Brandon could capitalize on it. Boy, overcut it, but this is going to be one heck of a leave. Yeah, gonna leave that 6 ball behind the 9. Nice little roll that he had on that cue ball there. I think Todd can come across that 6 ball. Kicking into it. Come across it. He's trying to get the cue ball wrapped around the table and get the cue ball up above the 8 ball. So that's going to leave Brandon this easy hanging 6 ball here. This should be a confidence builder. Nice stroke. Very good, Brandon. Here we go. 8 ball up table. It looked at the last second he hit a little bit of a right-hand English that kind of threw the cue ball or spun the 8 ball away from the corner pocket. Well, Brandon, next time, if you're watching this at home, next time when you get in that predicament, like I said before, just shorten your stroke down a little bit. Move your lead hand closer to the cue ball, and you'll fall right back in line, brother. Guarantee it. Todd sets her on this 9 ball. Not the easiest 9 ball in the world. I don't think there's a scratch. Gonna bank it or cut it? What do you think?
He's banking.
Banking this home? Like it had eyes. Like it had eyes. Todd's playing very well. 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 total points. Todd's at 25. And Brandon's got 3 more. He moves up to 5. A lot of pool left here. This is match is far from over.
Could be over.
I mean, what does Todd need? Todd needs what, 38? So Todd's skill level 5 and Brandon's skill level 5. They both need 38. If Todd breaks and runs here and then breaks and snaps 3 balls in, Brandon's left with 5 points on it. What's the overall score? It's not a skunk, right? Be 19-1.
Would be a skunk. Yeah.
Oh, it would be a skunk? Oh boy. So Brandon needs to
He needs to get 7 or more.
take a deep breath and focus. That's it. Regain, brother. Regain. Todd, of course, gives the rack a little once over there, which all good pool players should do. You should always inspect your rack. At least make sure that the 1 ball is touching the head of the rack and make sure the 9 ball is in the center. Todd sets her to break. And I shouldn't have to say that, make sure the 9 ball's in the center, but also make sure the 8 ball's in the center if you're playing 8 ball. I have seen strange things happen. Oh no. Just got a double kiss off the 1 ball and breaking from the head of the rack there, sending that cue ball up into the upper left-hand corner pocket. Brandon's going to have ball in hand here. Easy 1 ball, not so easy on the 2. It's going to get interesting here, and he's taking a look at it. I mean, theoretically, he could roll down there and maybe bump the 8 and have a shot at the 2. I don't mind that. He got below it. He does have 2-7 combination, or he could duck for cover. In this angle, that 2-7 looks pretty forgiving here, and I think he likes it too. What did Brandon make there? Brandon made the 1 ball, right? Oh, not Todd. Brandon made the 1 ball. He played the 2-7 combination. Sure. And that's going to bring Todd up to the table. And Todd has a
2-4.
2-4. I don't think that 4 ball's falling. No way is that 4 ball falling off. Maybe off the 6.
Send the 2 into the 6 and pocket the 6, the 7, and the 2.
Here's the thing. Todd does have a 2-9 combination.
He's going to move the 2 out of the way. Try to get the 6.
Oh, he got the 6. That's a great shot. Incredible shot. And almost pocketed the 7. Now he has the 2-9. To rifle this home. I mean, look at the 7. Look at the 4. They're both hanging. The only problem they have, actually, that 2 ball will cut in. It'll go right past the 9. Or is the 9 going to say, you shall not pass?
Find out here in a second together.
It's true. Oh. He's going to play the 3-7. So a slow roll the 3 up towards the 7, pocket the 7, leave the 3 near the corner pocket. That gives him options for a positional lead to get back on the 4. Hit it. Oh, nice try. All right, Brandon. A little bit of work to do here.
Do the same thing. Push that 3.
Push the 3 into the 7. Yeah, that's the winning shot there. There we go. Brandon got the 7. 3 balls hanging nicely for him.
Back up table, get on the 4.
Perfect angle. This. Oh boy, he didn't want that to happen. But he has a possible 9 ball attempt here. He's the jack up, hit a little low left, and hit the 4 almost straight on. And he went after it. That's a good leave. Not bad. Like the table.
I don't want.
Brandon, oh, who made the 3 ball, Mike? Am I losing my head? Brandon made the 3, correct? Brandon made it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Todd just barely nudges that 4 ball and rolls it in. He has a look on the 5 ball here. Oh, good try, Todd. See, when Todd starts using power, I think he's falling out of line with his stroke. I think he's it's out of, like you said before, Michael, I think it's out of his comfort range to hit those balls really, really hard like that. Oh, no. Oh, poor Brandon. Got to take deep breath, Brandon. You got to regroup. Todd sets around this 5 ball here. Once again, rifles that 5 ball and wants to drag the cue ball all the way over on the other side of the pool table to play the 8 up table. He's going to hit high here. All things being equal, that should, if he hits high here, and then he's going to try to drag the cue ball over here. Oh, he's definitely not going for the side pocket. Yeah. I mean, that's textbook.
Just natural position.
Natural position. Just textbook. Hey, nice playing. Alrighty. So let's tally up these scores here. What do we got? 7 points. 7 points more for Todd. 32, and we got 3 more for Brandon. He's at 8. Brandon has a little bit of work to do. Like I said, I have seen this gentleman yesterday. Holy good Lord. This is a different Brandon. I've seen him today. Yesterday, he was running racks. He just needs to get that, get the gas going in the engine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Brandon knows how to regroup. He'll be okay. Todd Setzer has been here multiple times at the World Qualifier. Many, multiple times. So he's accustomed to stuff, this kind of pressure in this situation here. It's going to be a scratch on the break. It doesn't look like anything's dead, though. So it was a dry break, just unfortunate with the scratch. And Brandon's going to have ball in hand here.
Pretty wide open.
Pretty wide open. I like the 1-2. Just two getting on a 3 he has to worry about here, but yeah, Todd's been here multiple times. Unfortunately, he's never succeeded in going winning the whole thing and going to Las Vegas. So this is it his moment to shine? I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Not if Brandon has anything to say.
No, not if Brandon has anything. Brandon's gonna. Oh, he's
Stay.
He's
Nice.
locked in. I don't know what just happened, but all of a sudden it looks like he's locked in. There's the Brandon we know.
This is the guy that played yesterday.
He very well could run this entire rack off easy. Oh, just undercut it. Is he gonna get lucky? Okie dokie. So Todd, yeah, he's looking at this angle here. I think, you know what? I wouldn't try to hold this angle. I would just try to run the cue ball into the 6 after making the 5. Oh, he tried to as well. Yeah, he really tried to. So that way he would roll the 6 up towards the corner pocket, making life easy. But now he's left with either a long cut or a long length of table bank. Todd is literally 5 balls away from winning this. Although Brandon is starting to step on the gas, which I like to see. If this goes in, oh my word. 1 for the highlight reel, Michael. Unfortunately, that 7 ball is a little. Can he go below the 8 to get that 7?
I think he could see the 7.
And he does. He gets the 7. This 8 and 9. It's down. You know what? I think Todd is in such a comfort zone right now. I don't know what's going on, but I think he's gelling with the team. He feels really comfortable. He's playing exceptionally good pool. He's been nonstop practicing.
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. 6 more points for.
That's
6
match,
point.
too.
That's 38.
It's the match.
That's the whole thing?
50. Yeah, same way. That's a 19-1.
19-1, so it's 50-10, right? Wow. Hold on here. Let me get this straight. So it's 50-10. They won their first 3 matches, so that won the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And that's it. Well, hell, congratulations to Say When. Congratulations to both teams. I mean, Snappin' Nines, certainly. They're going somewhere. They're traveling up with us to the Northeast Challenge. Yeah, that's going to be a fun time.
Let me double check.
Please double check the score. Go out there and check it out. That being said, I just want to thank everybody who joined us from home. Oh, no, they're still pulling out balls. So I just want to find out what's going on. Well, Todd Setzer won the match. It's 50-10. Okay, Mike is checking it out before I make any other calls or anything like that, but I do have to clear the scoreboard in case we have to continue. A lot of commotion, although they are lagging for Jay and John Wagner. Are we playing another match here? Mike is trying to figure out where we messed up on the score, and it looks like Jay Levo has won the lag. Well, let's see here. What's going on? Jay Levo to break. As far as I know, I believe it's say when the tiebreaker. Maybe Jay just wants to play. Looks like a dry break here. And Mike is still finding out what's going on. Okay, so John Wagner. Well, maybe they just need 1 point. It makes the 1 ball. They're saying 49. Where did we make a mistake? We're gonna have to find out. Yeah. 2 ball. Wagner. Okay, let's turn the overhead on. 3 ball. So if that's the case, then we need to update the score here, the box score. I read 49. I guess it's 49-11. Jay, good try. That was Jay Levo attempting the shot on that 4 ball. So now it's going back to Mr. Wagner. Mr. Wagner is going to have these easy hanging 4.
So I guess Jay needs to get 1 point, which would be 11 balls.
Oh no. Is that a defensive play by John?
They just miscued. Eh?
So Jay Levo up to the pool table here. And they're both skill level 7s, correct? So it's a race to 55. Theoretically, Jay Levo just needs how many?
11.
11. So Jay Levo needs 11. He makes the 7 ball. Off an errant bank on the 4 ball. So yeah, I'm curious to where we messed up. I thought we were pretty much on the ball, but hey, whatever. Once again, the teams come first. Ours is second. So. Oh no. Nice try, Jay. Nice try. We watched Jay play yesterday. He played fantastic pool. I mean, all these players are playing fantastic pool. They're at this level of the game. You know, they're finalizing the whole APA 25-26 pool league year, and they know what they have to bring, you know, to be successful. But more importantly is that they're all having a good time. I wonder if John's going to try to play a defensive shot here or pocket to 6. I think he's going to play defense, send the 5 over to the 8. That's a great shot. Curious if Jay could see this. I'm just saying it looks like he could. Let's see what he does. Rifles the 5. Sets up a 5-9 combination possible. Theoretically, John could also play off angle, off the 5 to try to pocket to 6. This is going by pretty quick. This is just like yesterday. And
not the way he thought it was going to happen.
Not the way he thought it was going to happen. Okay. So let's
but the 9 is in. So
let's edit the score here. Okay, the score to the left. I got to move quick because these guys are like 2 and 5. Okay. Clear the board. John Wagner to break. Oh, I thought that 8-ball was going to fall. This looks like a dry break, but that 1 ball's at the top short rail there. So Jay Levo's going to come to the table. He's probably going to be left with some kind of defensive play. So theoretically, John Wagner needs 55 to stay afloat and hold Jay Levo to below 11 balls to go into the next match, correct? Jay plays a wonderful defensive shot here, which is also a kind of two-way shot where he almost banked the 1 ball in, and he had a look at the 2 ball, but this kind of leaves the cue ball blocked behind the 4 and the 7. So John is channel your inner Bailey. So John is going to kick into this 1 ball. What a shot. Good hit.
Very nice.
That was a great shot. Yeah, this is going to go pretty quick because Jay's already up at the pool table. So it's a challenge to sure all this is good. But wow, look at this shot. That was a 6 ball. What do you do here?
Regret the 6 falling. I don't
Right.
know.
Oh man. Yeah, rolled past the 90-degree point. So John's gonna have a shot on that 1 ball to retaliate with the defensive shot. Or maybe not. He's got to go 1 rail here. Wow. Hits it perfectly square. Sends the 1 ball around the table a little bit, but that's gonna also leave Jay difficult on pocketing this 1 ball, although Jay is probably gonna bank this 1 ball home or duck for cover. Okay. I think Jay wanted to try to slow roll that and get the cue behind the 2. He just accidentally nudged the 2 ball. Okay, 1 ball's in the side for John Wagner. He has a fantastic look at this 2 ball here. John's been playing extremely well, extremely good pool as well. What a yesterday. I don't know who won between him and Pete Petrini. That was one heck of a match to watch. But both players were playing extremely well. 2 balls in. John's starting to get in the zone. He knows what he needs to do. And holding Jay Levo to 11 points is not going to be easy. 3 balls in. And he has a look at the 4 ball down table. Unfortunately, just overcut it a little bit too much. All right, so Jay Levo's going to come up to the table. Doesn't have the necessarily best look at this 4 ball down. I'm going to have to rewatch it later on. So I'm still curious of where I screwed up, if I did.
I don't know if we did.
Okay, good try, Jay. All right, Mr. Wagner coming up. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's unfortunate. The 4 ball is going to be a dead ball. That's going to give ball in the hand of Jay Levo. I'm certain John didn't want to do that because Jay will probably take the rest of these off. There's 5 points on the board there, moving him ever so closer to that 11-point victory. So 5's in. I already previously made the 6. 7 ball, looks like it's straight in here. He's just gonna keep it soft. I probably would have drew that back just a little bit. Now he's left with sending this a couple rails. Or he's just going to go 1 and make life easy on himself. Make sure he ensures a shot on the 9 here. Nine ball down. All right, what do we got there?
5, 6, 8 total.
2, 4, 6 for Jay Levo, right? 8 total, correct. All right, and 3 for John Wagner. He's at 8. So that's like 8 all. I clear the board and we move on. Okie dokie. This is Jay Levo to break here. He needs 3 points, correct?
Correct. I mean, could always be wrong. We're just gonna hang out and commentate until they stop playing, you know?
Okay.
And then whatever it is. I'm
Jay
down
Levo
with
to
that.
break. I'm down with that too.
I'll just tell me when you're done.
Try break. John has a look at the side pocket. He can stun shot this. Ball come off the bottom rail and has a good position too. That's what he wanted to do. It looked like at the last second he cute kind of swerved a little bit. But that's not a bad lead. Jay's got to come up to the table. He has his hands full on this 1 ball. What's he looking at? Gonna rifle this and try to make the 6. Yeah, that's what he wanted. Cut on the 1 on the side and try to make the 6. That was a good attempt. Good try. So let's see what he does on this 1 ball. Wow, went for the 1-9 combination to clear the rack and reopen it up. It's not a bad play. Unfortunately, I believe he did leave this 1 ball. And if I know Jay Levo, he'll make the 1, and then he might make the 2-9 combination.
1 off the 9.
Oh, he played the 1 off the 9. And unfortunately, ends up
right through everything.
Yeah, I think I would have tried
Finally,
to cut
some
that 1
luck.
ball in and then play the 2-9 combination for victory lane, but I'm not at the pool table. And I think Jay's just having a good time right now with his team. Okay, so the 1 ball's down. 2 balls going to go up table for John here. He has a nice position to leave on the 3 and the 4 and the 5. Just needs to make this 2. Great shot. 3 balls should be straight in the side. Well, you know what? I got to play John Wagner again on the pool table. I enjoy his style of play, and I think that would be a pretty good match. 3's down. Has a straight in 4. Four balls in. Perfect position to leave on the 5. Here you just want to hit center cue ball, a little firm. It'll jut out to the center of the table, leaving him a shot on the 6.
9's going to be in the way, though.
He's got to hit just a hair low. That's all. Hair low on this 5 ball, he should be good. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sam. Oh, no. John just hit a little too hard trying to create a position on the 5 balls down. Six. 7 ball here should seal the deal, right? If we're correct. We don't know, though. We'll just wait. I don't know. Oh, they're shaking hands now. Okay.
We're not making that mistake.
I'm not making that mistake again by calling the match when they still have play going down. So what we're going to do here is we're going to first and foremost, let's update the scores. So we got 4 more, 12. And then ultimately the box score overall is going to be 50, correct? 50, 19 is going to be 40? No, 30. That's it. Okay, once again, let's just seal the deal. Congratulations to Team Say When out of Eagle Billiards. You'll be going to Las Vegas in August to represent the Greater Scranton APA, playing out at the World Pool Championships. Joined with Corey's team for a 9-ball. Congratulations, Snappin' Nines. You're going up to the Northeast Challenge with us. You'll have a ball up there. We'll have a lot of fun. Do some live streaming. That's a all-week event up there at Uncasville at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. For Rich and Mike here, and thanks for joining in. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be going live in a couple of weeks for our Team Captains Championship final rounds. Additionally, yeah, we have our Premier Tournament of Champions next weekend, and yeah, it's been a great weekend. A lot of fun. A lot of good shots. Still need that highlight reel. Got to get somebody who can work on videos for us. That being said, listen, we appreciate you for joining in, and until the next time, we'll catch you soon. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Stay dry out there in Scranton. I know we're getting some rain. Other than that, yeah, play pool. Let's play pool. Have some fun. You guys take care.